Nice. Chat, I highly recommend you guys head over to the Great Council. Make sure you subscribe, support Darth Daddy Lunga. He's got really, really great content over there. Pop culture, Star Wars. I'm really jealous of his Mandalorian collection that he has behind him.
I made that mask, right?
I'm jealous. I'm really jealous. I heard you say that. Look at this. He made this, chat.
3D, yeah.
This is insane.
3D printed, custom painted. I made it with my channel colors.
That is insane.
And I have back there right now, I have the chest plate, the abs, shoulder pieces.
It is insane.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
That's like some big bad toy store shit. Like, hey, give us $200.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like the other ones like this, like if you got an artisan, kind of handmade item, those usually go for about $250, $300. The real, like authentic, replica ones is like you're talking about $500-$600 for like that kind of thing.
Right.
But these handmade art, it's a lot of work.
Yes.
I got like elbow problems from all the sanding.
I thought it was from all that Muay Thai you've been practicing. I forgot.
No Muay Thai. I haven't learned any of that stuff. But, I just close my eyes and swing and hope I hit something.
You don't know karate, but you know karate. That's right. Chad is loving that helmet, man. They're loving it right now. Do you collect? I know we're going to get into John Carter in a second here, but do you collect the lightsabers?
No, only because I haven't wanted to spend that kind of money.
Okay.
On them, but I made my own.
Oh, what? Of course you did.
It's a steampunk. The little button fell off, but it's a steampunk inspired lightsaber. It's like lamp parts, and yeah. And I did have with a battery in here, and I had it to where a blade actually went in here. But the issue was the blade, the lights, the LEDs didn't. It's not like the good LEDs, like the stuff they use to make it so you could see the dots.
Right.
And I was trying to mess with it, and I broke the thing, so I can't put the blade back in there anymore. But yeah, I made my own for that too.
Dude, that is sick. Steampunk lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because we love us some Star Wars, and we love us some steampunk. So we got to put them together. And a lot of people said that George Lucas always wanted to make his own version of a story like this, but he couldn't do it, and he couldn't make his version of Flash Gordon. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do my own shit." And then now we have the beloved Star Wars. That's right. Some franchise that's nobody knows about, right? Have you heard of Star Wars?
No, I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of it. Is that what the guys with the pointy ears live long and prosper or something?
Yeah,
I'm not
something
sure.
like that. Yeah, there's some Jawas running around. I think it's popular because of the Jawas, right?
Yeah, there you go. The Jawas made it all. That's Jawas bring all the boys to the yard.
Right?
No, hi.
Hello.
How
are you?
I literally had an awakening to a new level of sense of humor the first time I saw Adam West being lifted out of the ocean from the Bat helicopter to the sight of a rubber shark being attached to his leg, all the water being drained from the asshole of the rubber shark. Yes. Close up to Adam West struggling as a stagehand off screen jerks around the shark. And he's smacking the nose of the shark. I think I laughed so hard internally that I couldn't laugh externally for a solid 10 seconds, and then it all just poured out.
Came out.
But yeah, that was a new level. My sense of humor evolved that day.
Yeah. Because like I said, that's one of those shows that's a product of its times.
Yeah.
So you can look at it and go, "Oh, this shit's hilarious."
Best fight short amount of time out of all the Batman movies.
Yes.
Best fight scene.
Yes, it was Arkham Asylum to a T. The way they did that fight scene, and it was the best Batman fight scene I had ever seen anywhere.
Yep. I agree. And I'm nostalgic for Keaton. I still have that nostalgia. I've seen that movie in theater when I was young, and I was completely blown away. There's a poster. I have the poster in my bathroom over here.
Right. And that one
Michael Keaton statue back here.
Nowadays,
Batman.
Nowadays, a lot of people, like my buddy Lewis, Lewis Lecca from Nerd Report, right?
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that hate on old Michael Keaton movies. They're like, oh, it's campy. It was this. It's like, hold on. If you look at it from today's standards,
yeah,
it looks campy.
Right.
But when that movie came out in the 90s, Batman's wearing a black costume.
Yeah.
Who do we have before that? We had Adam West. Okay. All right. He's in a black costume. Right. He's holding people over the roof of a building.
Yeah.
He's intimidating. He's trying to scare people. You know what I mean? That was.
If you want to get technical, he kind of killed people in both movies.
Yeah. He had missiles. He had missiles in that Batmobile. Listen, I want Batman fans, get over this. Batman doesn't kill. You know how many times this man is killed? And I'm not even talking about just the movies. You know how many times he's done collateral? He doesn't kill if you don't count collateral damage. Okay, that's when he doesn't kill. Meaning he doesn't take a gun, aim it at someone, and murder them.
Right.
That's what he doesn't do.
Right.
But if people die in the process, it's
if you're in his way, or he's trying to rescue someone, or he's trying to save the day, and you're in the way, hey, anything can happen.
Right. And like in that the BVS scene with when the dude had the tank on his back, the flamethrower, right?
Yeah.
There was a no-win situation.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die. You know what I mean? Or I gotta stop him, and this is the way I gotta stop him.
Yeah. But it's like everyone forgot that in Batman Returns, he set someone on fire with the Batmobile. He engulfed him in fire. Yeah. And he put dynamite on one of the guys, punched him, and knocked him in a hole, and he blew up. He murdered that guy because he was in his way. He was in his way, though.
Just in his way, but it's collateral damage. You understand? It's not murder. It's collateral damage.
Somebody asked, "What's your pick for the worst Batman?"
Worst Batman? Oh, George Clooney. Without a doubt, George Clooney. Without a doubt.
But back to talking about the movie a little bit. I do agree with you, Sumo. That whole opening where he's got the neon eyes and the neon nails, and he's sitting there like a fucking pimp.
Yeah, man.
The crew is like killing, innocent people in the back, getting ready for the barbecue, right? Like getting ready. I mean, I was just like, okay, I'm all in. I think I can listen to Tim Curry talk like darkness for everything. I think I would buy whatever he.
Yeah, like I would love for that to be like my GPS narrator.
Yeah.
Turn left on this boulevard.
Or Alexa.
But the table scene cracked me up because he's literally sitting here like this after this ridiculously intimidating opening shot of him coming towards her to where she faints, which I think all of us would if we saw that coming out of nowhere, right? But then he's all like, "Hey, talk to me." Hey, sit down, talk to me. I find your words pleasing. I was dying laughing. I was like, look at this pimp. Look at this pimp. Pimp. Oh my God.
She plays him during that scene. She plays him.
She does.
She gets him mad, and then she knows she could use it to her advantage. So she basically convinces him that she'd go through with the ceremony in order to live.
And I remember that part because it looked like he came. Remember, he was like, "Yeah, there is." I've never had this feeling. My pants are soiled.
As long as it's good, as long as it's well done, that's all we're here for.
Yeah.
As long as it's entertaining, as long as it's entertaining.
I hear what's
the next tab? Tila Man?
It's funny that you're saying it, and the producer actually agreed today to write. He has specifically asked Charmaine to write a one-page treatment.
No way!
Right? But like a full-on horror movie, not like a piss take, like a full-on horror movie based around the idea of Attila Man.
So, he was supposed to be a villain, right?
He's a villain, yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Don't blame me, man.
Right. This character literally came into fruition from your show because. So we are speaking with the producer now. The producer's like, because because we're actually supposed to be shooting a movie in March.
Yeah.
And the producer's saying, look, if you can get the script ready, we can shoot them back to back.
Oh
Right?
my God.
So as funny as it sounds, like it's a very big possibility.
Wow, look at that. They're excited. Sexy Sumo's excited. Hey, in the long run, if it's a fun movie and you profit from it, then hey, it was all worth it, right? Right? God.
I'm not even gonna say you can. It actually is. You see. You can. I'm not even gonna say you can blame. Like you can actually, Charmin was the one that made this happen. We've been together for a while now, and the first thing she said when we got together was, "You have to make a film about a patella," right? And like just over the last 5-6 years, she just kept saying it, and she mentioned it to the producer today because Charmin is my producing partner on the last two films. So she mentioned it to the producer today, and I think she actually just mentioned it as a complete joke. But the producer actually turned around and was like, "I actually do like that." He goes, "Write a 1-page treatment for it," and he goes, "Let's see where we can take it."
This is great. All right. So I'm like, okay, they're going that route. Maybe that's what the director's trying to do. So I'm like, but wait, I'm expecting the great silence here. So I'm like, okay, something horribly is going to go wrong here. So they head buds. They butt heads. Right? They butt heads. They're like, they give themselves googly eyes, right? And then they both get ready to walk out and leave. And I was like, okay, they're going to leave him there in the cave to die, and that's going to be the end of our movie. And I'm sure the audience is like, fuck you, right? Then Skarsgård comes back, untwists the arrow, the point of the arrow, untwists it off of the stick, takes the arrow out of him, kind of helps him in a way. And
but before he does that, because quite clearly the fucking arrow's pierced his lung, right? He gives him a fucking cigarette.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that was going through my head. It was like, dude, like you've just been punctured in the lung. I'm sure the last thing you want to do is fucking inhale tobacco, right?
Yeah. And then they leave him there and they walk out, right? And I was like, okay, now he's going to die horribly, and the audience is going to go, fuck you. So then in the next scene, he crawls out. He crawls out on the snow bleeding. And I'm like, oh no. They're going to have him get fucking eaten alive, aren't they? He's going to get eaten alive now by the wolves that he loves, the wolves that he writes books about. The movie's going to end it with our hero getting eaten alive. And then the audience is going to go, fuck you. Right?
You know what? That would have been a good ending, man.
But I was waiting for that, right? Because it's so low the audience score is. I was waiting for, they're gonna hate this. Like they're gonna hate this. Our hero getting eaten alive and the villains skip away. Whee! Right? They're gonna hate this. But no, the wolves kind of changed their mind. And then he gets some of the Native Americans pick him up. They come by, they rescue him, and they take him to the hut and kind of patch him up and stuff. And before that, they take him to the hut, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna get eaten. They're gonna eat him. We're gonna eat him, and then the audience is gonna go, fuck you, right? I was like, what? I'm waiting. I was like, okay, where is it gonna happen? Where it's gonna crush the audience? Where is the scene gonna happen? But no, they didn't eat him. They basically patched them up. They were badasses. They were cool peeps, and they patched them up, helped him out, and he ended up going to the hospital. And then they show him in the hospital, and I'm waiting. There's somebody sitting on this side, and I'm like, it's Dr. Giggles. Dr. Giggles is on the side here, okay? He's gonna fucking kill him, and the audience is gonna go, fuck you, right? But no, it's his daughter there. We forgot to talk. Well, not that much to say about the daughter, but you can tell there's the father-daughter issues. But she's one of the reasons he even came out there to investigate. Yeah. So she's by his side, and then the movie ends with her going, what happened to you? And he goes, it's a long story, right? And then the building blows up, and then the audience goes, no, I'm just kidding. It's time. Yes. Drunken boxing, snake style, peacock, I don't know, crane, right? Dragon, right? We're bringing it all out today. Why? Because it's versus time. It's another episode.
Hamster style.
That's right. Which one is that?
Hamster style.
Hamster
Yeah.
style.
There you go.
Hey, all right, 1,000 motherfuckers. Thank you guys
Yay.
very much.
Yes.
That means a lot. Thank you guys. Everybody subscribe.
Yeah.
Thank you. That means the world to me. Thank you very much.
The Movie Dojo Army just came through. Look at this. Thank you, guys.
Yay.
The subs. Yes, celebration time. That calls for a Van Dance.
Man, I wish I could do the splits. I tried. I keep trying. It always hurts. Always hurts.
Sam's like, what the fuck just happened? This is hilarious.
I don't remember that. No, I'd like to see other gangs, but again, my favorite was the Furies. I even had a hat that had the Furies on it, but I think people would think it was a furry, so I kind of got rid of the hat. But they're definitely my favorite. They're scary. I think it's funny too when they're like all the gangs are starting. Like it's cool, but it's neat where they're like all different gangs are going on the subway and they have to go to this place, and like the one like the big tough guys, they're just putting the coins in for them to go through the turnstiles. It's like I think a gang would just jump over them. He's like,
Right.
all right, you go, there you go. It's all like we're doing this legal. I thought that was funny.
But yeah, you got the Baldies, and the Baldies were fun. Now, what's the name of the Martian from Looney Tunes? What's his name?
Marvin.
Marvin. I was not expecting Dynamo from the Running Man to sound like Marvin the Martian when he started talking. He's this big, huge, imposing guy, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, what do we have here? Look at these guys."
Yeah, his voice was too major to
Drop
be.
some heads here. Do you guys want to drop some heads?
I didn't even think that. Now I can't unsee that.
He was one of my favorite parts of the movie, honestly. He was great.
Yeah.
And the whatever her name was right in front of him there. They were both great.
And I think in terms of the best movie, The Outsiders is the best of the three. Writing, directing, everything. Cast. But I'm sure we can argue over what's the most entertaining. But for me, The Outsiders, I think is such a solid movie, and it doesn't get the recognition of like a Godfather or an Apocalypse Now, but it's definitely a movie that should be watched by film fans everywhere. Absolutely.
We're doing it for Johnny, man.
Johnny, man.
Doing it for Johnny, man. Sam?
I'm gonna be making some enemies here, I think.
Hey, versus.
When I say fuck The Outsiders, I hate this movie. I think this movie fucking sucks. I think it's the worst of the three by far. It's the worst Coppola movie I've seen by far. I mean, I love Coppola. The cast is great. Like, I love Patrick Swayze and all that. Fucking hate this movie, man. I'll go so further. I'll say fuck The Outsiders book too. Fuck all of it.
Okay.
I gotta go.
You gotta go. No. Where you going, Tony?
Yeah.
Psycho Gorman.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Wow! Hey! Bravo! That was impressive! Holy shit!
You like that?
Wow!
You like that for an hour and 40 minutes?
And yet she still recommends it. Psycho Gorman! Oh my God, that was hilarious. Oh, you know what? That's the perfect way to end the stream tonight. All right, we're going to go ahead and end it. Thank you all, you badasses. Movie Dojo Army showing up, hanging out with the old samurai. Lady Fat Blood, that's right. Drinking the mead with us. Skull. Again, thanks for hanging out with us.
No, Gilbert.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All righty. Judas Priest painkiller.